Song. We're going in. The block party. Redbird Lane. 300 Redbird Lane. Y'all want to come down and check out the show. I don't know how long it's going on. You can find it on Facebook. Actually, I was going to another show and I decided to stop in because the music was it was rock. Stop and smell the flowers, y'all. The roses. That's a pretty rose right there. That's a pretty rose right there. That's a nice one. I mean, I think it's a knockoff rose. It's nice. I'll let y'all know how it is. Hold on, y'all. Band's on break.
I know you. You were at our Roots and Wings Festival event.
Yeah. How are you? Good.
Good.
Just figured I would like get some video. Hi. Cool. You want to pet like this? It's gentle. The boy or girl?
This is Emilio.
Emilio. Oh, that's my uncle and my grandpa's name.
Nice.
Are you my grandpa? No, just kidding. He'd be about your age if he was reincarnated. Yeah. Hi, Emilio. How are you? Yeah, so what's going on with Williamson Creek?
So this event is Brad Massengil put it together for Mystery Creek, and so Mystery Creek empties into Little Turtle Creek, which then in turn empties into Williamson Creek.
So this is Mystery Creek behind the condos?
Behind the condos is Little Turtle Creek.
Little Turtle Creek.
So Mystery Creek is if you went straight like you're going to South Congress, right before you hit the parking lot where Sagebrush is, there's Sagebrush, and across the street from that is the empty lot, and there's a derelict house between the empty lot, and so in between the derelict house and the empty lot is Mystery Creek.
Okay.
So, and
that's not the one that goes by Jimmo's that they dump into, right?
I haven't been to Jimmo's.
It's right behind the.
That's a Williamson.
That Williamson really gets wild, right?
Yeah.
It's got the hole where it drains, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't been there, but I hear all about it.
Yeah, it gets pretty radical in the storms. And then there's this hole, which this pipe, vertical pipe, and it all dumps through there. It's different. It's different than a weir, what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks to you for coming. Glad you're here.
So talk to Jimmo about polluting the Williamson Creek.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of unprincipled people there. Yeah,
What?
been forever. Yeah.
There's so many people that I know that are at these events that are very environmentally minded.
Oh no, these are just alcoholics. These are hippie alcoholics. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Did I mention that part? There are the leeches in our society that just don't care. They're self-centered.
Yeah.
What I want to know is when are we going to get rid of all the when are we going to design a robot that collects plastic and gets that fiber fill out of the creek and out of the hole? That could be done by hand. I've done the creek, but it's too much.
I know.
But it's like
an uphill battle.
and the fiber fill, it's just a starter, and it gets on the edge of the plant, and then a bunch of leaves, and then this big thing happens, and it's this little fiber fill, which that last cleanup I did on Williamson Creek, I realized, it's not just styrofoam, it's fiber fill I'm war with, and what do? It's such a small thing.
People don't even realize it.
I didn't know.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. People's lawn furniture blows into the creeks or whatever, their cushions blow into the creek.
The dog toys,
Yes.
cigarettes apparently have fiber fill, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
At least fiberglass, something like that. Yeah, it's a lot.
There's a lot.
It's a lot, and it's a lot of manual labor. There's got to be a robot.
There has to be a better solution, for sure. Yeah, I agree. It's a mess.
I'd like to also talk to somebody who cares. I can't find anybody that cares about municipal solid waste and the fact that the city's throwing everything in the trash, in the landfill, creating more landfills, and they're not doing anything to mitigate. They really aren't. It's all just lip service. The recycling program doesn't apply to the city. I'm watching them take tons of materials and just dump them. Aluminum, glass, everything. Metal, bicycles, carts, shopping carts.
Well, okay, so what do you think? What's your job?
I'm the press. So I'm an activist. I'm the press. Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah. I litigate against the city for some of their stuff. But I can't take on the environmental. I'm also an environmental scientist. I can't take on the environmental stuff because everyone's siloed into just saving Barton Springs. It's just saving Williamson Creek, and like these are bigger issues. And nobody wants to take on any big issues. So I study municipal solid waste at Baylor for my environmental studies degree, and like when I talk to Sierra Club, we don't do municipal solid waste. So everyone's siloed in activism, but nobody wants to handle the real issues. And like, remember I was talking last time about the sewers and the gravity-fed sewers. Now they're in every creek, so you can't even clean up a creek. Well, that's $1 billion job, and no one wants to take that on. But then the one speaker said they were trying to take it out little by little. But like, we didn't have a boil water notice by Adler for sand. You can't boil sand out of the water. What we have is fecal polyphony in the water from the sewage and from the upstream plant, not the downstream turd farm, but the upstream one. When it floods, it got down in there, and then he told us we had to boil our water, and it wasn't for turbidity. He was a liar. Turbidity, you can't do anything about turbidity by boiling it, because the sand just moves around. It's silicate. So, like, you know, you're not going to tell real people, but then all the masses will eat anything up. They'll just eat anything up. He says, smile, a smiling white person just makes everything all better, but, like, there's just zero quality and truth in that. It's just a facade of governance, and that's so. For 50 years, there's a book that an author named Elliot sells out of Monkey Wrench. He published. Well, they order it. He sells it there, but like I guess wherever he sells it. And it says it's a book about the last 50 years, how we got here now. It's the last 50 years of fake liberal activists in Austin, just getting money to do fake stuff to put us here. And it's not, I thought it was a new thing, but that's because I'm new, I'm not. It's been going on forever. And like, you know, there's just no equality. Ben and I are in motorcycle manual. Equality and truth. That's what we should be looking for. We shouldn't worry about feeling good, you know, getting the wrong answer that makes us feel good. We should be getting like
Here it is. Is it that Mystery Creek one?
Mystery Creek?
Yeah. You can sign up for Mystery Creek and South Austin Creek Line.
Are y'all gonna do cleanups or what?
So we did a cleanup earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, we had about 10 people that went down and picked up Turtle Creek earlier. So yeah, so that's what we're trying to do. And you know, South Austin Creek Alliance, we're wanting to get more people involved because we don't want to do just cleanups all the time. We want to do more restoration projects. You know, getting rid of invasives along the creeks and stuff. So that's our goal, but you know, it's slowly but surely is happening. We're trying.
I know. We need to put the whole thing on steroids. I mean, you know, like it's just like if you look at, it's like we're putting our finger in the dike, you know, like the hole. It's just like if you go down to lower Colorado, like below the low water dam, there's so much trash that came from up here. And it's all the way up in the trees. If you go to Onion Creek, there's city recycle bins and dumpsters in the trees, like everywhere. There's city trash. If you go to
But I have a question for you about that. So, and I totally agree with you. It's scary to see all that trash in the trees. But like, what do you think is the solution? Because a lot of it is caused by major flood events, right? And so, what are the solutions to prohibit like major flood events that wash a lot of that into the
I mean, there's ways to design a weir with like, you know, debris control where they can clean that out. The problem is the city's misguided. They spend all their money on policing and killing minorities and poor people, and they spend $20 million a year right now sweeping people's camps and throwing that directly in a landfill and killing people, literally killing people. There's a woman named Hym, like Hymn, that before this last freeze, she was on William Buchanan. She had a little pup tent with everything she needed to survive. And this man told me before this after this. He told me this a few weeks ago. He said, before the freeze, the city took everything she owned and she freaking froze to death. And all that went to a landfill. Again, so my professor at Baylor said municipal solid waste has no business in a landfill. All of it can be diverted, reused, recycled. There's things that we can do. I mean, that's probably an exaggeration, but like a majority of it is like they're taking down the Irwin Center. Where do you think that's going? How much asbestos is in there? Okay, so they don't care. The developers, so I think it starts with the developers because they're making a large amount of trash per individual corporation, whatever. As opposed to us, we're making some. This movement's trying to get up all day. I don't know where she's going. But there's a little bird around here. Yeah, my friend has a bird like that. They live like 90 years. Anyway, so like I think that like the recycling program is good, but the city doesn't do it. It's basically the city's incompetence and the fact that they target people rather than help the environment. Like they really just need to like switch gears and defund the police and refund the environment. I literally think that like this tough on crime, fascist right wingers, because the mayors, both of them, work with the Republicans. They don't give a crap about the liberals. So they're not into the environment. They just say those words to us. But we just need to like be real. And until we become real, they're never going to be real. We have to hold them accountable, and we don't do that. So I think that's really what it is. We have a government that's supposed to serve us, and they have unlimited resources. We need to make them use the resources for what we want, rather than the angry things that they want to do to hurt people like me. Like shitting my dog. I shouldn't have done that. I wouldn't probably be here doing activism. I'd be doing environmental stuff instead of police accountability. In the house. So, it's just, we really have a bunch of evil, greedy people in control, and we palliate to them. We bow to them. We thank them. And we need to stop all that. We need to have a confrontational relationship until we have a willing partner, because it's supposed to be public service. I think it really is us. I think it's psychological. I think when we get off our butts and we want something, enough is enough, then we'll get it. But it won't be till 2 generations later when they can't even breathe or drink or stand on the ground. I mean, we're just kicking the ball. And so the kids are looking up to us, and they inherit whatever we give them. So I think we're just lazy. Sorry. Maybe I'm a pessimist, but that's the only way we're going to get it done is when people start paying attention to that, we make a change. It's not going to magically happen. It's not.
You're the one selling them? You're the one selling them?
So they're a $30 donation. So I will take the money from Brad, make sure that he gets the money. So
Jim Franklin.
I'm just,
I like the armadillo. It's cool.
I know, it's Jim Franklin.
Do you remember the Texas armadillo on the Lone Star that would eat the Lone Stars? It's an old commercial, and it would attack the Lone Star trucks and drink all the Lone Stars. It was like a joke, but yeah, that's what it reminds me of. All right, well, it's nice meeting you again. I'm going over here. There's some trash right there. No big deal. We got some food. Angelic deviled eggs. They're doing voter registration. Please don't get me started on that.
There were 2 different places.
You're next door. I've been there for 9 years.
I think those are oysters. Are those oysters?
Artichoke hearts.
Oh, artichoke hearts. Okay. Interesting. How's it going, y'all? Got some cupcakes over here. This lizard really. Get off. Does she want a cupcake? She's my baby. Look how pretty she is. But she has been a little rascal today. She probably needs to go to the restroom. Hey. Hey, puppy dog. There's a puppy dog. How are you?
They can't get out of it.
How are you?
Yeah. Can I say hi to your lizard?
Of course, you can pet her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is my new one.
Oh, do you have a lot of them?
Yeah, this is I'm a breeder, a small breeder, a select breeder, and so I'm gonna breed her next year possibly.
Oh, cool.
So we'll be doing the leatherbacks because they have just a leatherback, so they get brighter colors. But then I have a bunch of citrus blue bar, a little bit bigger than her. So I got 7 of them.
Cool.
And I've got the adults and stuff.
And then they just ride around like that?
Well, she's been a little stinker today. She's been trying to get off me. That's my second Earth Day event today. She's been trying to get out the whole time. I don't know what she wants, but she's not eating the food that I brought for her. So she just probably earlier she got in the backpack into one of the pouches,
Yeah.
and then she got in my purse into my pouch. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I don't even know what she's doing. Maybe she's shy of all animals.
Yeah. Just wanting to explore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're Donnie.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice blue tank shirt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What's your doggy's
His
name?
name's Noodle.
Noodle.
Yeah.
Noodle. Oh, sorry. Noodle. Here's a noodle. Here's a noodle. What kind of dog is this?
It's a Jack Russell Terrier.
Oh, it's a Jack Russell, but it's all wiry looking. It's like more Angora.
Yeah, he's a broken coat, not a smooth coat.
Yeah.
Broken
Broken
coat.
like in between wired hair, Jack Russell, and smooth.
Yeah, there's like different types of coats that they have. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's scruffy.
Scruffy boy.
He's a scruffy doggy.
Looks like an old
He's a sweetie. He's a sweetie.
Yeah.
He's a sweetie. Yeah, that's good. You like people more than I do. Some people.
More than dogs. Too.
Yeah.
Get down there. He wants to lick everybody.
Yeah.
That's okay. I got a big German Shepherd rescue, and so when he jumps on you, you know it. You know, and he's pretty reactive to dogs and people. He wants to mess with everybody and play with every dog. Or
Yeah, he just likes to play.
yeah. So I take him to a dog park on occasion, but he learns a lot of bad habits there. To tell you the truth, yeah. He learned a bunch of bad habits.
Like what? Like what happens?
All the aggression stuff. Humping, putting your paws on the other dog's neck. Yeah, ganging up with other dogs on one dog. Yeah, and that's the dog park. Like, he didn't do that before I took him to the dog park. But then he saw some other dog, and some other dog humped him. He's like, oh, I gotta be the mat. I gotta be the, the mat. What do they call him? The alpha, whatever. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you can.
What kind is it?
She's a bearded dragon, Australian bearded dragon. Yeah. Okay. Well, that can be arranged. I don't have some like her, but I have some blue bar. They're a little bit bigger.
All I have
They're
are
citrus. What are they? Sea monkeys? Oh, tadpoles. Oh,
Do
okay.
you know Pokemon?
Yeah, Pokemon.
Then you probably should know what that kind of looks like.
Does it look like a Pikachu?
No.
What's the one?
Polywog.
Polywog. Okay. All
And it
right.
has the intestines. You can see their intestines.
Ooh.
They're
Guys,
polywog.
you want a lizard someday?
You want that one?
That'd be a cool pet, huh?
I'll give you a card if you're interested. I breed them, but this will be next year's breed. So right now I'm doing the citrus blue barred paradox.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't
oh
think
my
he
God.
cares what kind of he gets.
Yeah, I really
Well,
don't
they're really
care.
pretty.
I don't care at all.
There you go.
I'm gonna be at Eeyores too, so I'll be having some of them over there.
Okay. And you're
I'm Julian.
Julian.
I go by Lizard King too.
Jim.
Jim.
Scummy Craft.
Jim, that's the Lizard King. That was the Lizard King, Jim.
Yeah. Morrison.
In one interview, they asked him his name. He's like, they're talking to all the bandmates, and they said Jim. At least that's the way it was portrayed in the movie with Val Kilmer. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, well, it's got to be more dramatic.
So these guys live about 15 years, and they get, like about that big with a lot of its tail, and they're super sweet, and they hang out. This one's been trying to get off me all day. I don't know what her problem
You
is.
just have a big enclosure, terrarium. What?
I got a bunch of enclosures.
But I mean, what-
They don't cohab well always. Sometimes they do, but usually they don't. The males are territorial, so they all have their own space, except for the young ones.
But if you have, what's the minimum size you need for something like
40 gallon.
40 gallons?
That's what they suggest. I mean, for something like this, you could do a 10 gallon. Like this one's in a 10 gallon, but that's not going to be its permanent home.
Right.
So unless you want to keep upsizing like you do your shoes, just buy the big shoe. You know what I mean?
Well,
and they
right
got
now
them on
we
line
have
for like.
limited space, and so
Oh, right.
when you get it, it'd be
So-
better if we got a smaller one and
Yeah.
build up as he got bigger.
So it's 4 by 2 by 2.
Yeah.
4 foot long by 2 foot high, about 2 foot wide. Sometimes you'll see them 18 inches and stuff. And you can buy them. They make plastic ones. They make glass ones. You can make one. You can build one and probably be just as happy. If I was going to build it, I would put melamine in it, melamine, or so you can wipe it. Yeah, and I would seal it all up. And it has to have some ventilation. Otherwise, the heat lamps will get too hot.
Can you put screen on one side, or does it need to be solid?
I mean, you can put screen on the, like where they're not rubbing their nose.
Okay.
You wouldn't want them, like, sometimes they like surf the side, and you wouldn't want to mess
I wouldn't think of that.
But
So
like
it's good to know.
up a little higher, I've just got screen on mine. I don't remember if it's nylon screen or what, but someone else built it. And then you could also put it on the top, right, where the heat comes out. And then if it's too cool in there, you could cover up part of it, right?
Right.
And some people have, like, in the summer and they don't have the right air conditioner or whatever, different states, they put a fan on their vents.
Yeah.
Some people put the fan on the vent.
Like
I
a little,
use
like a little computer fan or something like that.
Yeah, that's what they're actually using. And I use a kind of rheostat, like a dimmer for my lights, so that way I can dial it in, the basking and the ambient. So it doesn't have to be perfect. The most important thing is what I'm doing right now is getting them in the sun and hanging out and letting people enjoy it and stuff. The sun is like way better than any expensive light setup you'll ever have.
Do you need like a hot rock or anything like that? Or?
They need a basking area to suggest. So I just get a spotlight, and I take, like, usually I go to Austin Creative Reuse, and I buy a piece of marble or slate and put that there, but then a lot of times I have to dial it back. The marble I like because it's thick, and it holds that heat for a long time. And then they'll lay on there, and they'll self-regulate, so they'll go out of it and come into it. And then I use Arcadia. Arcadia is a German brand of fluorescent bulbs for the UV, and they last about a year. But still, it's not as important as the sun. You could totally do away with not having that, which is like $79. You could get away with that with just doing sun every day, or a few times a day.
Do they have any LEDs down now that do the full range spectrum?
They do, but they're not any good. The only thing they're good are the T5s. All the other ones are garbage, and you're gonna spend a lot of money.
I was just curious.
Like the Reptisun brand, which is another fluorescent, they last 6 months. They're a little cheaper, but I get the ones that last 12 months that are way better. I mean, it actually a cost savings.
I'm just asking because I don't know.
Yeah. Well, these are, if you go to the Bearded Dragon forums, there's a lot of contention about all these issues, what substrates, and so I just kind of like get through all the argument, because they argue, right? I get through all of it, and I find the best practices that work for me, because not everyone agrees.
Okay.
Some people say sand, some people say, shelf liner, adhesive shelf liner. This stuff off-gases. You put a heat lamp in there, it's going to off-gas. But they're like, no, and we've already dealt with them. I'm like, well, whatever. I'm a chemist and an environmental scientist. You're not going to tell me that there's no chance. It's not worth the risk. And the sand, they say, causes impaction. I doubt it. The majority of people say that the sand impaction, like in their gut, it's just if they have the wrong temperatures, they don't have the UV, they don't have the right diet. All these factors cause the impaction, not just the sand.
So what do you use?
I use tile. I put paper, like the Chronicle, I think is garbage, so I put it underneath. I put it underneath the tile, and then I just clean the pages like once a week. So the tile you can wipe off too, but it helps with their
just
claws.
like a regular piece of flooring tile or something.
Yeah, so I get that from Austin Creative Reuse. For if you go there on Tuesdays, you can bring a trailer and pick up all the pieces of tile you want for $5. So there's discount ways to do it all.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah, no problem. I hope I educated you. I'll be at yours. I'll have them there. But if you decide that your son needs a lizard and y'all are gonna take care of him, let me know.
Well, he's diversifying. We're getting into other things. So we're gonna get him a tortoise for the backyard too. So.
Okay, a big one. Still caught up.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna be big. It might be this big when we get it. But it might get bigger.
I buy my stuff at Zookeeper. This one came from Bernie, from a private breeder. But usually I buy my animals and my stuff, a lot of it from Zookeeper, or I get it online. They don't carry Arcadia. I'm still trying to talk them into it, but they don't. They're on Reptisun, so whatever. It's opinion. I just like if it lasts twice as long.
So, but you only do the 2 lizards, or you have something else?
I just do dragons. I got some geckos, but they're just for a hobby. I guess it's all for a hobby, but I'm not selling the geckos. I just picked them up.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, lots of. I used to, when I was in college at Baylor, when I was in Fort Worth, I had snakes. I've graduated from all that.
Yeah, I've had snakes, lizards, scorpions and centipedes and a few other things over the years.
I haven't done too many insects. I'm not really the insect guy. But I've been doing this, you know, for 3 years. I just now like the bearded dragons just so chill.
Yeah.
And they, like, I didn't train this to stay hungry because people think I train. They just hang out. Excellent. They're chill. An iguana, I'm gonna take off on it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I had a friend who had an iguana. He used to curse. Well, actually, it was his son's iguana, but his son died, so he ended up inheriting this iguana, and he cursed that thing all the time. It would climb the drapes, and it would hide behind the sofa, and it would go all over the place. It would bite, and it was just
A male?
yeah.
Yeah, they're hard.
He ended up donating it to the Austin Aquarium, I think. Well, the San Antonio one. They have one down there too. Same outfit.
Oh, I'm thinking of Aqueduct, whatever that thing is over there.
No, that's the fish store
The
there.
fish store, yeah.
No, this is up by on Research, way
Okay,
up.
I've seen it.
Way
I
up
haven't been
there
in there,
somewhere.
but my friend told me to go there.
Yeah, it's a part petting zoo, part educational facility. It's kind of hard to describe.
Well, yeah.
Kid likes it. So.
Get a hold of me. The QR code works. I got a Facebook group. All my contacts right there.
Well, look it up.
Yeah.
Look it up next.
No problem. I'm gonna eat some pizza though.
Oh yeah.
We got pepperoni, chicken wings.
Yeah, in the styrofoam behind you.
We got pepperoni here.
There you go.
Pepperonis. Thank you. Nice talking to you.
You're taking pictures.
Is it still following me? I like to scare people. I go like that, and they go, and they think I'm scared. Yeah, I used to be the gardener at Magnolia Cafe for about a decade, and I would have a lizard with me often, and people would come up to me all the time. And they were like, "Do you know you have a lizard?"
Never ran into you over there, right?
Huh?
Did they just die? Oh my god.
Did they just die?
Yeah, did they just
You
Oh,
want one,
people!
don't you want one?
I gave them a little heart attack on occasion.
No, I don't want one. So he likes to hang out. He doesn't like to be wild.
Well, I mean, it's a she, and so she's
But you
still.
keep her in a thing.
Yeah, she has an enclosure.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I don't just throw her in the yard because of the cats,
Is she
and the birds.
a Texas lizard?
She's Australian bearded dragon, but she was born in Burnie.
Oh.
She's a little over, maybe probably 5 months old now, I think.
How long do they live?
About 15 years. That white bird that was
Yes,
here,
I know.
95 years. That's how long
I
it is,
know.
or
Cloudy.
85 or something. That's
Cloudy.
a long
Did she take
time.
them home?
I don't know. My friend has one. That's how I know. I was like, what? They live that long? I just found out.
Yeah.
Really live.
The blue ones live 75.
And you gotta make a plan. You got for when you go. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, for sure. Because you know what? They live a long time.
They do.
And they get messed up. They miss you.
Yeah, they're very emotional and attached.
Yeah.
And they make a heck fire a lot of noise. They make a lot of noise in my friend's
Yes,
house.
they do.
Oh my god. Yeah.
They do. I'm Liz. I met
Julian.
you, right? I
I'm
met
Julian.
you.
I'm Lizard King, yeah.
Okay.
Where did
I'm
we meet?
Liz.
Liz, hey. Where did we meet? Here?
Yeah,
Okay.
today, right? No? Yes? Maybe? I
Maybe.
don't know. My mind is...
I hear you. I'm waiting for the band. Are they just gonna hit a couple chords or
No,
what?
they're going to play some more.
I'm gonna live stream it.
Oh, cool. Our little block party is really cool.
What blackbird? I missed it.
Do you live nearby here?
Yeah, a little bit. Not too far.
Neighbor? That's good.
Yeah, not in the bird area, but yeah.
That's
In the
okay.
in South Austin.
We're still neighbors. It's okay.
Oh, Williamson Creek.
It still works.
Y'all-
Williamson
This creek leads to Williamson.
Yeah.
I was talking to Williamson Creek people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna walk around. Nice meeting you.
You too.
Hey, puppy dog. Hey, puppy dog. You want the pizza? You can't have the pizza. You can't have the pizza. You can't have the pizza. Okay. Sorry about your arm.
I gotta apply for it.
Dude, I don't
Can't blame the dog for trying to get the pizza. There's another puppy dog. There's all sorts of puppy dogs.
Side of the house and gardens on. Yeah, these gardens, you got gardens on. But yeah,
Let's walk around the garden. I'd walk around my garden, but my garden doesn't have fancy trails. The flowers. Different plants. Oh, here's a little flower. I love this bush, but I forget what it's called. Anybody know what this bush is called? I can't remember. My memory some days. I forget things. Oh, there's a bunch of oxalis. This is really considered a weed. The smaller ones, it's pretty invasive. It's taken over here. But, you know, it creates a ground cover. Can't remember. Some lilies, yellow lilies. Look at this guy. Orchid. Is this an orchid? How gorgeous that is.
Can I have you and your lizard take a picture with Brad and the white bird together?
Was the bird gonna be nice?
I don't know.
As long as it's not gonna snatch up my lizard. Getting pizza all over me. More old hippies. Earth Day show for Mystery Creek. Chalk art, yin yang.
Come here, you. Come here, you. Thank you.
What
Okay.
lizard?
This one on his back.
Oh, you've got a lizard on your back.
You got a bird on your back.
Yeah.
Lizard and a bird.
Your bird doesn't want my lizard, does he?
No.
Okay.
She wouldn't know what to do with a lizard.
My friend has a bird like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It was a lizard getter.
I don't know. Hey, little birdie.
I got all these people. Come here, you. Come here, you guys.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
you turn around.
She wants to get a picture of your lizard.
Maybe I should take the pizza out of my face.
Here, let me get in between. That might help. The lizard.
All right. You're Brad?
I'm Brad. Oh, hi,
I know
lizard.
you.
Yeah, you do.
How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
What
I didn't
kind of
recognize
lizard
you
is?
first.
Look at that lizard, Cloud.
Very, very pretty.
I want to get like a really big close-up of Brad and the animals. Not that you guys don't matter, but I really want Brad. You need to lift your chin up. There you go.
That's a bearded.
Perfect.
Hey, Cloud. It's as close as I've ever been to
Awesome.
you. Wow.
Got it. Got it. Okay, now a big one. Okay. Now the
I
human.
want one in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
got
want the lizard.
Hold on. Hold on.
the
Oh,
white.
that's really good. Thank you.
Hey, puppy dog. I felt something.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you get that pepperoni off
Okay,
my hand?
now look.
Oh, you got a friend.
No.
How cool
No.
is that? And the party in the background.
Cool. Are you gonna put them on Facebook?
No, will you?
Yeah, if you'll send them to me.
I'll be
Okay.
back.
You want my email or what?
Can I text them to you?
You have Signal? The app? Yeah, you can try texting them.
I can email them.
Okay.
Hold on, let's do this. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Hold on.
I don't know. When she gets restless like that, a lot of times it means she has to go.
This is a solar powered stage. We're running on the sun here. Pretty guitar too.
Hey, Phil. What's going on, man? Sounding good.
Well, I tell you what, it's 6 o'clock. We could adjourn over there. The other ones I have are
That affects my answer.
I'm asking these guys.
Time? We'll do that. Time? What the time?
Yeah, we can move it. We can go with all this stuff. We can turn it around. That's what we used to turn it around. Then we can sit
Looks like about 5:26.
We go out in the street, and then we
Well, we will only do a few songs.
okay. Yeah, you'll have me ready to do it then.
Yeah, you want to play some? Sure, we'll play some here. Do you have a couple of good ones?
Right here. Got a couple of songs.
Let's go get my guitar. Okay, I have a DI. I do not have a DI. Cable.
We have 3 mics.
Yeah, there's a, I mean, this could very well be a guitar microphone.
And then we have the other one here.
you have a?
I don't have a DI with me.
Do you have a?
You can plug into my guitar amp. There's a guitar amp right there. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't have a DI, the guitar amp will work.
Break time?
Therapy sisters.
Battle for Bird Streets on Mockingbird. Battle for Bird Streets. Little Burl Street to battle for Bird Streets. For Mystery Creek, battle for Bird Streets. Little Turtle Creek to battle for Bird Streets. Bird Street. Where is Mystery? Little Debbie. Little Betty.
She was here, you missed her.
We're missing little Betty and Mystery himself.
Betty rolled in something just before the party.
You're kidding. So did I. Now the sun's going down, but the condos keep going up. Some people barely get by, some people can't get enough. A battle for Bird Streets on Blessing Hill. It's an all-soft neighborhood that's living still. Battle for Bird Streets on Mockingbird. Battle for Bird Streets. Red bird and blue. Battle for Bird Streets. On Mystery Creek. Battle for Bird Streets. Little Turtle Creek to battle for Bird Streets. Bird Streets. New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land is made for you. I roamed in Orlando, all the neighborhoods, with the sparkling sands of urban and rivers, and all around me, a voice was sound. This land is made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is mine. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land is made for you and me. This land is your land. Which land is your land? Mine is your land. Then the sun kept shining. We were strolling. It was Mary Kay's. We were old.
Wishes.
It was fun seeing Brad.
Too much
here.
freedom.
Brad take the lead on the guitar. Play for you and me. This land is your land. This land is mine. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This band is Brad's band. Right here. All right.
her up.
Going fine, Brett. Just fine. Es2 tierra. Es tierra. Este California. Hasta Nuevo León. Desde el bosque rojo. Hasta Golfo Grande. Estás para ti. Para mí. This land is yours. This land is mine. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to Ellis Island. This land is made in
Plays upside down like Jimmy.
Now some people ask, where are the bird streets? Where's this Pleasant Hill? Where are the bird streets? I said you go down Mockingbird, take a left at Hummingbird, take a left at Redbird, get on the stage. Stage leaving it. Rock the Emirates. Nobody living give us stop there. We go walking down Freedom's highway. Nobody living give us turn.
Cleaner. Here. Lizard's in my pack again, in a pouch.
Here's a song for the Kushner family as they invest in Burger King in Brazil. Yep, they did that. Jerry? Very good. I wrote the song a long time ago about Burger King in Brazil, but time ago now he's got it back.